I want you to stick with me to the very end before you react to the sentence. Elizabeth Montgomery goes bare, pictures don't lie, take a look, because what we actually find in this video is truth rather than controversy. The majority of people recall her as the endearing witch who always looked flawless in studio lighting and had a cheeky smile and a slight nose twitch. However, the images that genuinely don't lie are those that depict Elizabeth as a real woman with genuine emotion, devoid of all the glamour and layers of television magic. By the time we're done, you might not be able to see those pictures or your own in the same manner, so stay put. Although Elizabeth Montgomery spent a large portion of her life as a symbol of charm and lightheartedness, her true tale was far more nuanced and intricate. You can see a gentler, more contemplative side of her in a lot of pictures, particularly when she's not on set. Simple attire, loose hair, and a face that doesn't strive to impress anyone. She goes bare in these situations, not in an impolite manner, but in a humane one. In contrast to polished studio photos, the camera captures her when she is reflecting, relaxing, and perhaps even a little depressed or exhausted. There is a beauty in that honesty. The world attempts to put us in a box as we get older. Stay young forever, never change, never show signs of wear, and never exhibit wrinkles. However, Elizabeth's more organic images subtly reject that notion. They depict a woman who has experienced the strain of celebrity, personal struggles, and work-related stress. No script could adequately convey the stories conveyed by the lines on her face, the expression in her eyes, and the way she holds her hands. These images disclose those stories rather than conceal them. Upon closer inspection, the strength becomes apparent. In this sense, going bare entails removing the disguise. No meticulous posture to conceal one side of the face, no extensive editing, no flawless hairstyle arranged by 10 people. Only her. Millions of people were delighted by this person, yet like everyone else, they also had secret moments of uncertainty and anxiety. Because of their honesty, the images sometimes seem almost too real, which is precisely why they are so potent. When viewers look past the older broadcasts and see these pictures, they frequently experience a strong emotional connection. They understand that the woman in these pictures is alive, but the woman they saw on screen was acting. In certain photos, she may be seen giggling uncontrollably, while in others, she appears somber and deep in contemplation. Many claim that in the quiet of such photos, they can practically hear her voice. When someone lets their true self shine, this is what happens. The image conveys emotion rather than just form. Although it may sound harsh, pictures don't lie is a positive statement in this instance. The images demonstrate that growing older is a luxury rather than a sign of failure. They demonstrate that it is possible to transition from a youthful, carefree star to a mature, grounded individual while still being incredibly attractive. Elizabeth's natural photos serve as a reminder that we don't need to hide our age in order to be attractive. In actuality, we can become more fascinating, genuine, and human over time. Try to interpret Elizabeth Montgomery goes bare as a celebration of integrity. She eschews forced stances, artificial perfection, and the bulky mask that many celebrities feel compelled to wear on a daily basis. She allows us to see a little bit of who she really is, which allows us to be a little more accepting of our own faces. If this video gave you a more compassionate, deeper understanding of Elizabeth Montgomery and changed your perspective on what bare actually means, stay with us until the very end. Take a moment to hit like, forward this to someone who admired her work, and share your thoughts in the comments section after viewing those candid photos of her. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more films that cut through the clutter and reveal the real people behind vintage headlines and iconic photos so you never miss what happens next.